What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see, we're mixing it up. I've always wanted to try and make a streaming slash gameplay video, and I thought what better time and place to do it than with this game, Balatro. Some people I've heard pronounce it Balatro. I call it Balatro. And I've been playing this game a lot over the last month. It is really engaging, really exciting to play, very addicting, very much like just one more round, just one more go at it. And so yeah, I thought I would just show you the mechanics of it, explain how it works, take you on a ride as I try and beat it, and just talk about why I like it overall. This is the home page, so we're just gonna click play. Different stakes are essentially different difficulties. There's different decks that have different sort of scenarios. I'm just gonna start with the basic difficulty and deck to kind of get started and show you how it works. All right. So Balatro is a roguelike poker-based card game. What roguelike essentially means is that you keep playing until you eventually lose. But we can get a victory if you look in the bottom left-hand corner, we get to the 8th ante. So think of the antes as different levels. There's 8 levels in order to win. And this is level 1. So for each level, you're gonna have to defeat a small blind, a big blind, and then the boss blind, which has a special ability. And you do that by, well, essentially playing poker hands. So we're gonna get dealt out a bunch of cards. And right now we need to beat the small blind with at least a score of 300. We have 4 hands to do it, so we can play 4 hands. And we can also discard up to 5 cards if we want. And we have 4 discards. Money is also a thing, we'll talk about that later. But for right now, I'm just trying to get a good enough score to win. And I do that by playing poker hands. So, a high card, I could just play 1 card and get some points. But if I want to get a lot of points, I might play a 4 of a kind, or a full house, or a flush. I usually start out trying to go for flushes or full houses because they score high and they're easier to get. Here's our deck here. So we're starting out with a classic 52 card deck, but you'll see what makes Balatro exciting is that I'm going to be able to manipulate the cards. I'm going to be able to manipulate the different types of poker hands that I play, and we'll talk about jokers later on. Ultimately, my score for each hand that I play is going to come on the left side. So the blue is one part of my score. That's designated as chips, which is associated with the face value of my cards. And then red is the multiplier, which we'll talk about more later on. So looking at this hand, I got 2 jacks, I got 2 hearts, I got 2 clubs. It's a bit of a mixed bag. I'm 1 away from a straight. And I think I'm gonna try my hand at a straight. So I'm discarding 4 cards. I'm hoping for a 7. There's my 7. I was also hoping for a queen. So now I can play a straight, which is exciting. So I play the straight out and it tallies it up. 10, 9, 8, 7. All the face cards are worth 10. Aces are worth 11. And now I'm just 4 points away from beating the small blind, which I can easily do with my high card. Boom! All right. We have done it. And for beating the small blind, we get $3. For each remaining hand, we get $2. And in between the blinds that we defeat, we get to go to the shop. So the shop is where things get exciting. For now, I'm just going to talk about the jokers a little bit. So the jokers usually live at the top of your screen here, and they are going to give you special powers, and they can also work in tandem together to help you score higher. So this one, Bootstraps, for every $5 that I get, it adds to my multiplier, which is, I don't know, fine. I'm going to go digging in the Buffoon pack. This is just going to give me an option at 2 random jokers that I can choose from. And I'm given plus 12 malts if I play a straight with the Crazy Joker, or the Ceremonial Dagger Joker, which is kind of cool, but it ends up destroying other jokers. I'm just gonna go with this one for now and hope to get some straight plays. I only have $5 left, so I'm gonna move on to the next round, and which is the big blind. The only other thing about this page is that you have the option of skipping blinds. So if I skip this blind, I miss out on the money I might earn from beating it. It would just take me right to the next blind. But it gives me a perk. So in this case, I get a joker that is a foil. So I get bonus chips for just having that joker. And because I'm pretty confident, I think I can beat the big blind, I'm gonna skip this and we are going to go straight into the psychic. This boss blind, I have to play 5 cards. So if I were to just play 4, that wouldn't count. I need to hold out for a 5-card hand, even if some of them don't necessarily count to the poker hand. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. All right, straights are my play right now because I have this joker which rewards my straights. I have 2 10s and 2 7s. I also have 3 diamonds. I'm gonna go with just the diamonds for now because if I discard these 5 cards, they go bye-bye and I get dealt some more. And now I have a flush with 5 diamonds, so we're gonna play that. It tallies it up. So as you can see, my flush, it starts out with a base multiplier of 4, and then I got the extra chips rewarded from the face value of my cards. All right, here we go. We got 8, 9, 10. We got 2 10s, 2 9s. I can look at my deck, which is nice, and see what remains. So as you can see, I've already gotten dealt out the remaining. There's no more 10s in the deck, so I'm not gonna get a full house off the 10s. I'm gonna go fish for a straight, which is kind of risky, but I don't know. I've never played like a straight forward hand, if you know what I mean. That didn't really help me. All right, 2 8s, 2 9s. I'm just gonna play the 2 pair and get rid of the 2 here. So I played my 5 cards, so it counts even though it's only gonna tally up that. All right, so we're at 388 points. We have 2 hands to play, and look what we just got dealt. 3 aces, 3 of a kind. So I can always reference this thing and it will show me, you know, what are the starting amounts. So I would start out with 30 chips and a multiplier of 3 if I played a 3 of a kind, which is good. Oh, I have the full house, never mind. So I'll just play the full house. 3 aces, 2 5s. It tallies it up for us. And we beat our first boss blind. I'm gonna go into the settings really quickly. I usually play, like I said, or maybe I didn't tell, I usually play on game speed 2, which just speeds up the process a little bit. I thought about slowing it down for this video, but it just doesn't feel right. I kind of like the frenetic energy of game speed 2. Oh, let's go. All right, this banana joker is great. It just gives you a plus 15 molt right off the bat, which is sick. And it's foil, which means that holographic feel to it is gonna just, well, it gives us an extra 50 points every time we play a hand. So that's super cool. I also have golden joker as an option, which is interesting because it just gives me $4 at the end of every round. It'll pay for itself after 2 rounds, so let's do that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I could shop more, but you also get interest in this game at the end of a round, so it's good to have some leftover dollars in your inventory. I usually try to hang out at around $25. All right, I'm gonna play this one so I can show you what's up. And I'm just gonna keep it quick. I mean, I guess I'll go fish a little bit, but that was a misclick. Boom, 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 boom. We got a straight. So watch this. Boom, 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 boom. We got plus 50, plus 15 molt from the banana, plus 12 molt from the crazy joker, and just like that, we beat this blind in 1 hand. And we get $4 from the golden joker, and we get a little bit of interest. So you can see how it's like all the flashing things, and we can have right now up to 5 jokers. Let me talk a little bit about down low. We've seen how we can buy jokers up here. And we got that joker in the buffoon pack. But there's also planet cards and there's tarot cards. And then there's vouchers as well. Vouchers are pretty cool because they give you an upgrade. They give you some ability that lasts for the duration of the game. I'm gonna buy this voucher because it just gives me an extra discard. So now I have 5 discards every round, which is a lot of discards. I'm gonna hang out there. I'll show you more about the tarot cards and the planet packs in a sec. Let's just keep beating up the blinds. All right. 8, 9, 10, jack. Let's go for another straight. I mean, I have so many multipliers right now, it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm just gonna play a 2 pair. And that should be enough to, yeah, that should be enough. Oh, okay, you may have just noticed there, my joker disappeared. It had a 1 in 6 chance of disappearing every hand, I think, or every round. So we're sad to see our banana go, because that was actually really helpful. Crud. All right, these jokers, not super helpful. I'm not really ready to buy planet packs yet, because I don't know. I'm a little nervous now heading into the boss blind, which is discards 2 random cards per hand. I mean, if I get a straight, I'll probably beat it pretty handedly. You always have to consider like how much you want to shop around before attacking the next blind, because you're not able to go back once you hit next round. I'm just gonna, I'll buy this for insurance, plus 80 chips if I get a 2 pair. That way, if I don't really have a straight friendly hand, I can at least get money off the 2 pair. And it's cool because if it contains a 2 pair, so I was dealt that full house right off the bat, and that contains a 2 pair with 2 7s and 2 6s. All right, so a pretty good start. We got 3 hands left to play, and we're already past the 1/3 mark in terms of score. I got the 7, 8, 9. I got the 5, 4. I'm gonna go fish for a straight. I need a 6. I got the 6. Now I need a 5 or a 10. We got the 10. Nice. All right. So I'm just selecting these cards. As you'll notice, again, this is a boss blind, so it discards 2 random cards after I play this. So it'll wipe out these 2 random cards. But I got my straight. We got the molt bonus, and just like that, we're on to the 3rd ante. So the scoring requirement scales with each ante. And now I'll start to show you what so this is an example of a tarot card. The Hanged Man is a tarot card, and it destroys up to 2 cards. So one of the strategies in Balatro is thinning out your deck. If I can destroy like weak cards like 2s and 3s, more often than not, I'm gonna look at face cards and aces, which generally score higher. So I'm gonna buy that. And I'm also gonna go open a standard pack, which is essentially just cards. But they're cool in that they have special abilities. So this is a foil one. So if I play the 4 and score it, I get an extra 50 chips. But it also has a blue seal, which means if I want to keep it in my hand, it will create a planet card at the end. We haven't talked about planet cards yet, but we will soon. Okay, now I'm just thinking, do I want to open a planet pack so I can show you what's up? I don't really care about this voucher. I'm gonna re-roll. So this is gonna give me a new selection. Hopefully I can get a joker, because I don't know. I don't love my jokers right now. Oh, we got the banana. Okay, so there's 2 banana cards in the whole game. There's like 150 different jokers. I should have said that. So it's always random, and they you know, right now I only have common jokers, which are kind of boring. But this is the best common joker in the game, because it only has a 1 in 1,000 chance of getting destroyed at the end of the round. And it doesn't add to the molt. So the difference between a crazy joker in this case, which gives me a plus 12 molt in the red, this is a ×3 molt. So at the very end of my scoring, it just multiplies what's in my red box by 3. So it's really good to have those. And then lastly, just to show you what a planet card does. So this is what would be I'd have a selection of planet cards if I were to buy this, but I like 3 of a kinds. I like sometimes trying to build a 3 of a kind deck. So even though right now flushes, 4 of a kinds are going to be, you know, the highest scoring hands, I can upgrade some of the lower ones. So if I buy and use this planet card, it upgraded my 3 of a kind. So now my 3 of a kind, it even scores higher than a straight or a flush because I upgraded it. So its base amount is 50 chips and a multiplier of 5. So that's just kind of cool. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm just gonna keep playing hands. Now we got the ×3 multiplier. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, I mean, goodness, easy. Full house right off the bat. So there you go. ×3 multiplier at the end. That's gonna be clutch. You're usually going to cycle out your jokers throughout the game. I don't see myself ditching a ×3 the Cavendish joker. It's just so good. Let's just keep it rolling. I'm feeling pretty confident now. I get interest again the more money I have. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed is the boss blind ability, so I got to keep that in mind. For that very reason, I've only played 5 cards, so I won't be able to, essentially I won't be able to use those aces again. Let's see, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna go for another full house with aces and 7s, and there I go. I think it was 7s last round. Or maybe it was jack, no, it was 7s. Anyway, we got the full house. Now, the bad news is on the boss blind, I'm not gonna be able to use those aces. I mean, I can use them, but they're not really gonna score very highly. And that wasn't enough to win. So, I don't know, let's go for another full house. I got queens and kings. I'll just show you how the Hanged Man works. 4 and 2 are kind of weak cards. I'm gonna destroy them with the Hanged Man. So now, I only have 51 cards in my deck. I had 53 when I added that weird 4 card, which will hopefully come into play later. I'm just gonna discard, there's the 4. Okay, this is cool. So, let's see if this is enough. I'm gonna play the 2 pair. Oh, not quite enough. Okay. I got the flush. No, I don't have the flush yet. All right. I'm discarding. Yeah, I got the 5th club. So now I have 5 clubs to play a flush. I play the flush. It scores it up, and this is where the blue seal is cool. It's going to create a planet card for the final round of that upgrades the flush. So because I played a flush, it gives me the Jupiter card, which upgrades my flushes in general. All right. Let's keep it moving. It's boss blind time. I got a lot of money. I'm really rolling in the dough right now. I really like tarot cards. So in this case, we have the Fool, we got the Emperor, we got Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's cool because it can add, so basically there's special finishes to cards. So foil we've already seen, it gives me bonus chips. If it's a holographic card, it gives me extra multiplier. Polychrome gives me a times mult. It's always hard to resist these. It didn't work though, because it was only a 1 in 4 chance of upgrading one of my jokers. All right, I'm just gonna buy, I guess I'll just buy this Lusty Joker. Adds 3 mult for every heart. So if I can score some cards that have hearts, that's gonna help my multiplier. All right, rough start. We got dealt 4 of the cards that I already used this ante, so I don't get to use them. I'm gonna discard them. Okay, 1 heart, 2 heart, 3 hearts, 4 hearts. I can still use the 7, it just won't count it. I'm gonna go for the flush. I'm gonna hope for another heart. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the flush. We got the Lusty Joker working, adding those molts, which then gets multiplied by 3 at the end. So it's really nice having this ×3 molt at the very end. So I just need to find ways to increase the multiplier overall. This is an uncommon joker, so if I were to have empty joker slots, it would gain. So I can get rid of jokers by just selling them back to the shop, which is kind of cool. And I don't know, I've never really used this joker stencil. I think it could be cool, but it's part of the fun. Most of the fun of this game is having a lot of jokers and watching them operate in tandem. So let's just open a pack, which gives us 3 of a kind, which I do like. And runner, which gains 15 chips if for every straight I play. I don't play a lot of straights to begin with. I'm gonna swap out the straight joker for a 3 of a kind joker and just hope to play more 3 of a kinds. And full houses, because a full house contains a 3 of a kind. This is what opening a planet pack looks like. Gives you 3 random hands or poker hands to upgrade, and we got the 3 of a kind, which is great. So now I have a level 3 of a kind, which again is just updating my upgrading my base amounts. This is a very tempting skip here. It's gonna give me a negative joker, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna skip. Negative joker just means I get an extra joker to play with. So instead of, right now I have a maximum of 5, a negative joker, I can now have up to 6 jokers, which is kind of cool. So that'll show up in the next, I know that's gonna show up in the next shop. And for now, I'm just gonna try and get 3 of a kinds or full houses. So far, not so good. Give me a queen or an 8. Oof. Give me a queen or an 8. Okay, we got the 8. We got the queens. We play our full house. Although, so this is interesting now. We're hitting this point in the game where our, typically if you're playing poker, a full house is always going to beat a 3 of a kind, right? But now I've had enough planet cards where my 3 of a kind starts out with 70 chips and a 7 multiplier. Versus my full house, it's not as good. So I'm actually incentivized to play 3 of a kinds over full houses because I've upgraded them so many times. Okay, cool. So here's my negative joker that I was promised. It gives me a 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is open. That's awesome. That is just awesome to have. What that looks like is this. So I open up a tarot card booster pack. Any booster pack is open. I feel like it should have given me one. What is it? Okay, I'm confused why it didn't just give me a tarot card there, but let's see. Okay, so I can upgrade. So these are tarot cards, more tarot cards. Steel cards are cool, so they increase my multiplier as well if I leave them in the hand. This is just cool, so I'm gonna upgrade this 7. Yeah. I could also choose Emperor, which creates 2 random tarot cards, but I love steel cards. I love having steel cards at hand because they really, really help increase your score. So much so that I think I'm going to buy this Fool. So the Fool is a cool card because it basically just turns into like the last tarot card or planet card that you used in the past. And so, yeah, I'm gonna buy and use it. So that I'll get a steel card later on. I have a lot of money to play with now, so I'm gonna buy a planet pack. I'm looking for more 3 of a kinds. I want to just keep there. It worked this time, so I got a tarot card because I opened this booster pack. Temperance just gives me more money. Thank you. And 3 of a kinds. Keep upgrading 3 of a kinds. So this is generally a Balatro strategy, is you're going to pick one type of hand and really use planet cards to just keep targeting that one hand over and over and over and over again. This boss blind, we do not get to use face cards. So I'm just gonna go digging for 9s at this point. Give me a 3 of a kind with 9s. I got the 3 of a kind with 7s, which is good. I guess I could just play it now. One strategy is to I'm playing a 3 of a kind, but I can play up to 5 cards. So it's one way to get rid of junk cards like this queen and this 3 is to just play them with your hand, and it'll still score you. It'll score the best hand out of those 5 cards. All right, I have a lot of discards, so I'm just gonna keep fishing for 9, keep fishing for a 9, keep fishing for a 9. I didn't get a 9. Thought Bummer. I'm gonna keep fishing for a 9. I'm playing a high card, just an ace, which kind of sucks. I'm getting a little risky here, but there's my 9. You know, at this point I have only 9 cards left on the whole deck, so you know, it felt risky, and it wasn't. One thing I didn't consider is using the steel card. So I can I can make another steel card in my hand. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm just going to, what did I turn into a steel card? Was it a 7? Yeah, so I'm gonna turn all my 7s into steel cards, so I'm never really using them. There we go, another planet card for 3 of a kind. This is a 3 of a kind hand. And there's a joker in here. I mean, I have one joker already that benefits 3 of a kinds, which is cool. But there's another one that I really want, which gives an even better multiplier. Good voucher here gives me 1 extra hand, so now I have 5 hands and 5 discards, and I'm on the 5th ante, so I'm, you know, I'm past the halfway point, but it's gonna get harder and harder each round. Let's see, I'm gonna open up a pack so that I can get a free tarot card. Boom, the Hermit doubles my money. I'm feeling very rich this game. And another Venus, another upgrade to my 3 of a kind. So just to show you, I mean, look, at this point, playing a 3 of a kind is even stronger than a straight flush, which is great. Like, it's a pretty easy hand to get. I don't have to do a lot to my deck. I'm feeling pretty good about winning. Ooh, shop has a rare joker. Let's go for it. Rare jokers are cool. Right now, I have all common jokers. I don't have anything exciting yet. So yeah, generally the rarer the joker, the cooler in some ways that it is. All right, there's my 7. I'm gonna turn that into another steel card. And from here, I'm just gonna clear house and hope that I get... This is getting a little... I'll do one more discard. I have 3 7s. I have 3 7s. The problem is, like, the steel cards, they only work if they stay in the hand, if I don't play them. So, of all things, to have the 7, I don't know. Let's just try... Let's see how much we score off the 7s. Okay, I mean, yeah, we're doing pretty well right now. Again, we have that blue seal 4, which is sick, because if I play another 3 of a kind to win the hand, it's gonna produce for me, boom, another Venus to upgrade my 3 of a kind. Again. Swimming in the dough. Oh, we got a stupid rare joker. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. So if I play a 3 of a kind, I've never messed with this joker before, so I'm going to. I'm just for fun, I'm gonna sell the 2-pair joker. And again, so the trade-off is I can keep upgrading 3 of a kinds, but I'm discarding them, so I don't actually get to score them. I'm literally throwing away points, but to invest in my 3 of a kinds. So that's just kind of interesting. All right, what do we got here? Oh, the Fool upgrades my 3 of a kind. And we got Chariot for more steel cards, more money. I don't normally do this, but yeah, let's turn all of our 7s into steel cards just for funsies. I have so much money right now, it's crazy. Ooh, okay, so we have not talked about spectral cards yet. How many 6s? I have all my 6s. Okay, this is really fun. We haven't talked about spectral cards. All right, so I like this. I don't really care about Lusty Joker so much. I'm gonna sell it. Okay, we got this guy. So yeah, I want to show you what a spectral card is. Okay, this boss blind I need to be careful. I can only play 1 hand. So I need to be careful. Great, I already have the 3 of a kind in my hand. Just to be safe, what I'm gonna do is fish for more steel cards, so I can really show you what a steel card is. Another steel card, great. Keep discarding, keep discarding. Can I get another? I have one more steel card. Give me it. All right, I didn't get it, but it's fine. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play my 3 of a kind. And it tallies it up. There's the molts that come from the steel cards, and just like that, in one play, I got 30,000 chips. Thanks to, and mostly in part to the steel cards there that were in my hand. So that's why I like the steel. Okay, let's see if we get any cool cards from the standard pack. Kinda did. The 2's cool because it gives you a +10 molt. The purple seal is cool because if I just get rid of it, I'm gonna select the 6. Let's see. Okay. These don't even help me. Okay. I think I've done enough explaining. I'm just gonna play the game and try and beat it. Reroll. This is a good Joker. I have enough money. I want more multipliers, so throwback. One cool thing is that you can move the Jokers around because they trigger left to right. So I always want my times guys on the very end because it would be a shame to multiply everything and then add. You remember like PEMDAS? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. I want to add before I multiply. I'm gonna skip and see if I get a cool Joker next time, and it benefits throwback because throwback gains a molt, the times molt for every blind I skip. So that's just kind of cool. Here we go. I want aces. I want aces. I keep forgetting about this Joker. I don't know if I'm ever really going to use it. I don't see myself like discarding 3 of a kinds. We want aces. Yeah, make me a tarot card. Sweet. The Empress turns these cards into molts, so now when I play them, they don't just give me chips, they also give me +4 molt each, which is sick. And just for fun, okay, I'm gonna turn this card into a gold card. Now it's a holographic gold card with a blue seal. I'm not even gonna explain what that means. It's just gonna give me money, and it's gonna give me a cool card. Oh yeah, all right, we're scoring really high now. We're 3 of a kind gods. Okay, first I'm gonna upgrade the 3 of a kind. I hate this. This is just a stupid. This Joker gains +1 molt per consecutive hand played without scoring a face card. I mean, I have so many face cards in my deck. I just don't like this Joker. The 1.5, the 1.5 multiplier is nice. Oh, I want to show you the spectrals. So I'm gonna skip this. I hate to skip it, but normally I don't skip polychrome Jokers because they're just cool. Let's just spend our money on tarot cards. Keep upgrading 3 of a kinds. More tarot cards. I just love the tarot cards. I love like manipulating the actual cards of my deck. The Emperor just creates more tarot cards. What's not to love? Wheel of Fortune, 1 in 4 chance. Nope. Never lucky. I have so much money, I don't care. All right. This one, the only thing that sucks is that oh my God, I already have the 3 of a kind. So let's just keep using our discard. So like, I think I'm just gonna yeah, I'm just really digging for those steel cards, those steel 7s I got. I think I might be slightly reckless, right? No, I'm not even reckless. All right, whatever. Let's just send this 3 of a kind. I think it'll be enough to win. Yep. We're cruising, we're cruising. Again, I am playing this on the beginning deck and the easiest difficulty, which I must admit, when I first started playing this game, it took me probably 20 tries because I went in with like no strategy. So it's been really fun to like develop my own strategies, and at this point I've watched some other some other people play, and I've realized the importance of like steel cards and red. We haven't even seen like other seals, like red seal is really cool. Let's add that. I don't care about much. More 7s, interesting. What is that? Aces. Aces are cool. This one's cool. Re-trigger all card held in hand abilities. So this would essentially help me play my steel cards multiple times. I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get it. Oh, I keep forgetting about 6 cents. All right, I'm gonna sell this stupid Joker. I never use this burnt Joker. But this one, the mime one's really cool. I'll show you why. Oh, if I skip, I get another negative Joker, of course. All right, let me show you something. Well, I guess, yeah. Bing. Oh, we got a 3 of a kind. Okay, cool. Now I'm just gonna keep fishing. Oh, I keep forgetting about, okay, if I play a 6, give me a 6. Give me a 6. No 6s, whatever. All right, I'll eventually show you. But what's cool about this is that this mime card, again, re-triggers the ability of all of the cards left in my hand. So when I play this 3 of a kind, it's going to re-trigger the 1.5 molt, the 1.5 molt, and I think it's gonna re-trigger the blue seal. Let's see. Big money. Oh yeah. 3 of a kind gods. All right, let's use these. Yes. Yes. Played cards with even rank give a +4 mult. Okay, that's cool. We have a lot of money to spend. Ooh, holographic 7 or blue seal king. I'm gonna take the blue seal king because we're gonna be 3 of a kind gods. That's the whole play. Oh, black hole is cool. It just upgrades every poker hand by 1. I mean, at this point, I'm only playing 3 of a kinds, but still. Reroll for fun. Another 3 of a kind upgrade. Reroll for fun. All right. -1 hand size. That doesn't really hurt us. Okay, now I can show you. If the first hand of a round is a single 6, destroy it and create a spectral card. What is a spectral card, you may ask? Okay, so they're just crazy. The spectral cards are like tarot cards on steroids. So this one's going to destroy a random card in my hand and give me 2 random enhanced aces. Boom. These are my 2 enhanced aces. We haven't talked about glass cards yet. They're kind of like steel cards because they give you a times molt, except you play them. So I'll play these aces, but there's a 1 in 4 chance it gets destroyed, which, whatever, I don't care. We're just going fish for our steel 7s. Steel 7s or blue. We like the blue, whatever. We play it. Bing, 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 bing. And now you can see, this is the dopamine and serotonin, the slot machine effect. We have lots of jokers triggering back to back to back. We're racking up 300,000 points. We're doing really well. Let's see what else. I mean, I got money to blow. Let's see if there's something cool in our joker. Oh, adds the sell value of all of your jokers. I mean, that's better than this guy. Standard pack, open it. We got nothing cool. Reroll. Empress. All right, we're in the 8th ante, just like that, people. Thanks for, if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much. I think you're definitely gonna watch us win, and I guess I'll probably take you on endless mode. This might be like a 2-hour video because I'm talking so much, and well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, all right? We still gotta beat this ante. We gotta face off against the Crimson Heart boss blind, which is 1 random joker disabled every hand. All right, I'm gonna skip. I'm playing for the end game right now. We're just gonna go straight to the boss blind, dang it. Here we go. That's fine. Bing, bong, bing, bong. Bing. I know I have a lot of aces, so now I can view my deck. Like, this is what my full deck looks like. You can see I have 7 aces, so I can kind of bank on getting more aces. I'm gonna discard all these guys. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. There's 1 more ace. And I got another ace. There we go, we got our 3 aces. So we're gonna win. Spoiler alert, we're gonna win. And we're gonna discard. And we're gonna discard. I don't care about turning my cards into diamonds. And we're gonna discard. Oh wow. All right, so I play my 3 aces. Again, base amount, 290 chips, 29 multiplier. Let's watch as our jokers pop off. Oh wait, before I do that, I'm gonna play my single 6 and destroy it and create a spectral card, random spectral card. Destroy 1 card in your hand and add 3 random enhanced. Okay, I don't have to use this right now. I don't want to jeopardize for some reason my victory or destroy any aces when I don't have to. So let's just play this and watch our cards. The only problem right now is that, like, we're 3 of a kind gods and we have these blue seals, which are going to create more Venuses, which are going to upgrade our 3 of a kind even more. And I know we're basically about to beat the game, but I want to show you endless mode and what this can really become. I'm just going to play it. There we go. We officially have won the round or the game, whatever you call it. We won, and which is great. So we got some cool stats, as you can see. We played 3 of a kind a ton. We discarded a lot of cards, purchased a good amount of cards, didn't re-roll that much, and we got a new discovery, which is cool. Let's go to endless mode. That is where things get wild. So like I said, this is a roguelike card game, which means you will eventually lose. You will be able to keep playing until you lose. We won in a sense that we beat the 8th ante, but now we're into the 9th ante, and we got re-trigger the first played card used in scoring 2 additional times, which is such a fun joker. Really fun joker. What do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of Wait. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm gonna get rid of the swashbuckler. This is hard. Because I would get rid of the hallucination, but it's the negative joker, so it wouldn't allow me to add another joker. I really wanted to play, I want to play more with Sixth Sense, just because it's fun, and we're having fun tonight. Okay, we got this one. This one's cool because it re-triggers the first card played. We got a lot of money to blow. Let's get some cool cards. Another steel card, thank you very much. Celestial pack, give me a 3 of a kind, yep. Thank you very much. More 3 of a kinds. This is gonna be the most I ever upgraded a 3 of a kind. Paintbrush adds, now we're gonna get dealt 1 extra card, which is sick. Oh snap. Earn $5 if 3 or more face cards are discarded at the same time. It's a negative joker. We have 8 jokers right now, that's crazy. And that helps my, oh, I sold that one. Whatever, let's keep it going. So we're in the 9th ante now. We got our ace, we got our 4, we got our 7, shoot. I really just want to play this, destroy 1 random card and add 3 random enhanced face cards. But I don't want to destroy my valuable cards, you know? So instead, I'm going to get rid of my most valuable cards. I'm going to discard them. Nice. Now, I don't care about any of these cards, so any one of them can get destroyed, and I'm going to get upgraded with 2 queens and a king. Sick. Get rid of my crappy cards. 2 kings, 2 queens. Give me a king or a queen. We got the king or the queen. Ooh. All right. More spectral cards. Playing my first 6. Destroy it. Who's gonna destroy it? Sixth Sense gonna destroy it. Nice. We got the same one. Destroy 1 random card. Get 3 random enhanced face cards. Okay, we got the queens. We got the queens. I think the queens will be enough to win. 1, 2, 3. And now things pop off. I should have played, whatever. Yes, excellent. So this is where endless mode gets exciting, because we can score, I mean, if 50 minutes ago, we were, maybe 40 minutes ago? I don't know when we started filming. 40 minutes ago, we were barely scrapping together like 1,000 points, and now we're scoring in the 800,000 mark. A few nights ago, I hit 1.3 billion points, which was wild. It was the highest I've ever scored off of 1 hand. So that just kind of goes to show how exciting things can be with this game. I'm buying more standard packs, and I'm buying like the coolest cards. Jack is cool. There's Zany Joker again. I still have that? No. Okay. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good heading into sorry, I'm just locking in, as the kids say. Now we have a 4 of a kind, which is normally way better than the 3 of a kind, but we, again, are 3 of a kind gods. The reason I'm not like immediately winning, like I could just lay down my 3 of a kind right now and win, is because I'm trying to discard with the hopes of getting more of these like cool blue seal cards. I don't know, I'm just gonna turn these guys into magic cards, which aren't that good. It doesn't matter. I'm also not going to use my glass card yet. Whatever. Send it. So at this point, like, I'm considering how, like, yes, I can beat this blind. I can beat the boss blind of this ante, but it's gonna scale up like crazy in the next couple antes. So I really am trying to get myself in a good shape where I can start scoring like tens of millions of points off one play. And that's gonna come from really increasing my molt and finding ways to just really beef up my hand to produce synergistic combinations. Three of a kind, nice. Reroll, more three of a kinds. Oh. Again, 50 minutes ago, it was better to play a four of a kind or a straight flush, a royal flush. None of that matters now. We have just completely invested in our three of a kind, so our starting amounts, again, 43 is our base multiplier, and then we're doing like a times 2.75 times 3 times 1.5, like we're popping off. I'm just re-rolling, which again gives me access to different jokers. All right, let's just get to the arm. I'm going to, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna clear house a little bit. I'm gonna play my familiar. I'm gonna destroy one random card in my deck and give 3 cool face cards. Now we thin out our hand to try and get some aces or some kings. Oh, this is a weird one. It's a steel card with a purple seal. So if I discard it, I'll get a tarot card. Aces and kings. All right, we're ready. I mean, I got discards. Oh, yeah, let's. Three of a kind gods. Ooh, one, two, three. I'll just play these random guys for fun. Excellent, 1.5 million, but again, we are going to, I don't know. We can do better. We can do better. More three of a kind upgrades. More three of a kind upgrades. More three of a kind upgrades. This is gonna be definitely the most anyone. Well, I'm sure somebody has upgraded to three of a kind way more than I have, because people take this game to like extreme levels, but this is definitely the most I have ever upgraded three of a kinds. Skip. Skip. I'm skipping to upgrade this Joker again, the throwback Joker. All right, here we go. Turn it into a glass queen. We're gonna play queens as the play. I already have it like pretty locked and ready. All right, let's just send it. Now we're scoring big, baby. Excellent, 38 million. So that was a result of having several steel cards in the hand and playing a glass card at the start, and then having this mime one that re-triggers all my steel cards, and having the hanging Chad, which re-triggers the glass card that I played as my first card. That's how you score big, in my opinion. If this was the one that gives you a ×3 molt for 3 of a kind, I'd be really happy, but I don't. However, I have this, which I've always wanted to get. This one is, oh, this is interesting. All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see what happens when I buy this one. So Observatory, I've never really used it before, or I've tried using it in the past, but anyway, it's gonna give more multipliers times molt, 1.x molt, for having the Venuses up in the top right. So I'm just gonna buy that, and we'll ride out the next hand as is and kind of see what's up. I'll just go fishing and see if I can get anything cool. This one's kind of cool. ×2 molt for all the steel cards that I have. But what would I want to get rid of? I guess I'll get rid of the Sixth Sense. It's been fun to have, but I mean, I'm not playing sixes. I keep forgetting to play them. Go fish in the Buffoon pack. Oh god, this one's so much fun. I think I'm gonna get Seltzer. Re-trigger all cards played for the next 10 hands. But what can I get rid of? I think I want to keep the Mime. I think I want to keep Hanging Chad. And everything else is... This is where I struggle a little bit. I have so many negative jokers that, again, if I sell them, it doesn't help me add the Seltzer one, but the idea of being able to re-trigger all of my cards played, including glass cards, the special cards that have more molts, that's cool. And is it worth... I just don't have that many glass cards is the thing. If I had a glass card heavy hand, I would buy the Seltzer and it would just constantly trigger that ×2 molt for each glass card that I play, but I don't have that. So I really don't know what to do here. I could, ×2. Hanging Chad's cool. Steel cards. ×3 molt. I don't know, man. I really want to try it, but I just don't think it's the endgame decision right now. You can type in the comments if you think I'm making a mistake right now, but I'm gonna skip Seltzer. Reroll. Well, the problem is I don't know. Let's just play the next round. Okay, so now we're in big money round here. I mean, we scored 38 mil on the last play, and the boss blind up ahead is 14, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. I don't care so much about money, but the fact that it adds to this molt is cool. I kind of wish it was offering me more like negative jokers, so I could have like, I've never had like 10 jokers before. That might have been a mistake, but let's just go to the boss blind. This video's getting long. All right, let's discard. Let's discard. I keep forgetting about this one. 3 or more, okay. All right, we got our aces. We're ready to play. Ready to play with fire. So I already have like a winning hand. I'm just trying to get more steel cards, honestly. And I'm curious again what that voucher I bought, like what that, I don't know like when it triggers. Okay, we got 3 steel cards. We got an ace. We got a 3 of a kind aces. I think this is gonna be our highest scoring one yet. So let's see what happens. This is what it looks like. Again, this is why you play the game, for like getting to the end game, scoring huge amounts, building up this deck and these jokers over time. I think all of my jokers are in a good spot to score pretty high. I think this might be like 90 mil. That's gonna be my guess. Let's see. Ooh, 203 million chippies. That was exciting. And we have like more money than we know what to do with right now. So that's the shame. Eventually it all comes to an end. And now, I mean, we could get there. We can get 300 million though. That's a lot. We love a glass ace, that is huge. And we love upgrading our 3 of a kind. So I think that worked out well, having the Venuses up top. But I'm just gonna use from the planet pack this one. These jokers don't help, reroll. These jokers don't help. All right, we're gonna, I mean, I could keep re-rolling. Re-trigger all played cards in final hand of round. That's kind of cool. Re-roll. More money. Re-roll. I've never had this much money before, honestly. I don't even know like what to do with it. I'm gonna go down to like 100. I'm just gonna eye up these jokers. Maybe get another Venus. Venus would be cool. All right. Here we go. Do we skip it? Perks of skipping it is it upgrades the throwback joker. I want to be at a clean 4, and I think I can beat the next one. Again, I don't know if that's the right decision. Maybe it's, I don't know. Okay, I want those aces. I want those glass aces in my life. I got the glass aces. Okay, I can't really mess around now. I gotta like play for real. All right, I'm gonna play the aces. I forgot that this is probably not gonna score a full 450 mil, but let's see. Re-triggers the first card several times. Multiple class cards, multiple steel cards. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ugh. No, no, no. Where does it go from here? I mean, how are we? I hate to show you what the next blinds look like, but I can tell you it's not gonna be pretty. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat the next blind because it scales. I think it kind of scales exponentially. Well, I'll just look. Oh, wait, we didn't even beat the boss blind yet. Okay, 600 mil. We can do that. We can do that. Okay, let's just go for it. So this one, I'm not going to be able to beat in one hand. I got the queens right off the rip. I'm going to play the queens because I have 5 hands. Like, I'm going to almost treat it like a discard. But instead of getting rid of them, I'm not going to score that high. Yeah, that was only one, not even 1 mil. I don't want to lose. I'm having so much fun. All right, another hand I'm gonna play with my kings. I'm waiting for my aces to come up, really. Okay. 5 mil. We got 1 glass ace. How many more aces do we have? I have 4 more aces in the deck, which is interesting. So I could play, this is hard. I have a lot of discards. I'm gonna play my discards. Oh my God, I have 2 3 of a kinds with aces right now, which is cool. This is gonna be hard to beat this boss blind, I think. How many more? I don't have that many steel cards in the deck. Do I use a discard? This is hard, man. All right, I know I have another glass ace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tough. It really relies on like every steel card matters, every glass card matters. And okay, I got another steel card. It also doesn't help that this boss blind is having my base chip and my bolt. So ultimately, like my starting point is important, that we spent so much time upgrading our 3 of a kinds, and now it's just chopping all of our hard work in half. My last discard with 2 hands to play, only 1 more ace in my deck. Only 1 more ace in my deck. How many more kings do I have? No kings. I don't think we're gonna win, people. Let's just see if I can get the last steel cards. Nope. How many more? There's like, okay. So this is the miracle that we're playing for right now is I'm gonna play a really crappy hand, but the miracle we're praying for is that 2 more steel cards replace these 3 cards. Like, what a joke. We're playing a high card queen. We're gonna get like, and again, that was a lot to win. We didn't get it. Well, my friends, I mean, this is the final play. Just for fun, we'll send it. I'm pretty proud of this run overall. It wasn't enough. And this is what roguelike means. Eventually the game is over and you get defeated. We got defeated by the Flint, but we had a best hand of 462 million, which is honestly one of my better hands ever played. We played 3 of a kind a whole bunch, lots of discards. 3 new discoveries is cool, so I'll just show you what that means. Basically, you know, if you're like a completionist like me, you really value like trying to unlock everything in the game. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, so there's all these different decks, right? So like this deck, it only has spades and it only has hearts. So you start out with 2 suits. So it's very friendly for making a lot of flushes. This deck has +2 hand size, but -1 joker slot, excuse me. Anyway, and then there's different stakes. So right now, just to fill you in on where I'm currently at, again, I'm happy I won that game, but it was on the easier difficulty. And not saying like the red stake is the second difficulty, so, and it's pretty subtle, like it's just the small blind doesn't give you reward money. So you still get money, it's just not as much because it's taking out like, you know, $4 or $5 each round. Green stake makes the scoring higher, and that's what I'm on right now. So I'm just trying to, eventually I'll have like, I think it goes up to like gold stake or whatever. Anyway, I've been talking for like, looks like over an hour now. So again, if you've made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. If you just skipped to the end, what's up? this was fun. I hope the video comes together, because again, I've never really recorded in this like streaming software before. And again, 26 Fortnights is just an opportunity for me to explore video editing and filming and documenting my life. So thanks for tuning in every 2 weeks. And if you didn't like this video, I don't think I'm gonna do another gaming video. I mean, maybe I'll do like a separate series with gaming. But at this time of filming, it's Friday, what is it? Friday, February 6th. I'm excited because tomorrow I'm gonna start filming a new Let's Get Smoking video. And yeah, actually you can, because my plan is I'm filming this now, it's Friday night, Saturday morning I'm gonna edit the video together and post it on YouTube. So if you're watching this, this is my plug to watch the new Let's Get Smoking video, which is gonna drop probably Monday or Tuesday. Anyway, thank you for, yeah, this is the universe. You're now in the Jack Marowak universe. And yeah, thanks for watching.